Hello, this is for the students who missed class on 9/23. That is Wednesday, September 23rd, or those who might need review or to make sure that they have the notes written correctly. So let's get right into it. Before we get started, I really want you to check out this slide here. These are the things that you have to have turned in before Friday, before about 3 o'clock on Friday. So 9:15 notes. All you got to do is hit the video that I put on 9:15, and then do the notes. Assessment with the gold medal. That is only a 4-question quiz that will only take you like 3 to 7 minutes tops. So that won't take very long at all. Religious groups drag and drop, which we did on Monday this week. The quiz that we're going to take today is going to be titled Colonization Quiz. Remember to do that. That is a test grade. You cannot forget to do that. That's only 5 questions. That will take you 5 to 10 minutes tops. And then all the warm-ups that we're doing this week are going to be taken for a grade. I'm going to pile them all together into one grade, so make sure you do that. So what we are going to be doing today, number one, you need to do the warm-up. So you'll go to the stream, and then you click warm-up right here. This particular class have 8 turned in. I have 2 that did not do it. And then next thing you need to do, and just click warm up. It's only like 3 questions. Next thing you do is the colonization quiz. See, most everybody turned it in this class. Click colonization quiz. Put your name in the answer, and then go to work. There's only 5 questions, and just keep in mind the keywords that I told you. And then finally, 13 colonies notes. You hit that, and then they're going to look like this, and you'll probably want to make it bigger so you can type in what we're going to go over right now. Okay, so make sure, number one, that you do the warm-up, you do the quiz, and now let's get into the notes. We're going to be talking about the 3 regions that might be kind of small to see, but you have the New England at the top. The N in New England stands for north. Right here in the middle are going to be called the middle colonies, and then down here will be the southern colonies. And if you look at this weather map here, this average temperature map, you'll notice that as we go further north, the average temperatures drop. In other words, it gets much, much colder. Today, we're going to be focusing on the New England colonies, the one that are here in purple. And as you can see, up here, very, very cold. And so what we're going to have to do, or we're going to figure out, or we're going to find out today, is that because they have really, really cold, long winters and short, mild summers and awful rocky soil, they're going to have to find a way to make their money completely different than those in Jamestown who worked with tobacco. So just keep that in mind. So let's go through this real quick. These are in blue, so you don't have to type them down in your note page over here. So natural resources are things pretty much that come from nature. You got water, you got oil, you have forests, you have rocks, minerals, soil, and then you have animals. All these things, anything that we can take from nature, from the earth, that we can use for economic gain or money, would be natural resources. And then you have climate. Climate is just this word right there, weather. Weather is climate. If somebody asked you what the climate was like down here in South Texas, you'd say one word: it's hot. It's always hot down here. That's our climate, because right here, down here, we're really, really, really warm. The only 2 other places that do that is South Florida right here, and then the southern desert over here. And let's keep going. Then you have economy. Economy, one word: money. Economy is how much money you make and how you make the money. So whenever you're filling out these notes here, you'll see the colonies. We're going to list those. Climate and geography, so basically the weather and the soil. And then natural resources, things the earth give us. And then economy, basically all that means is what kind of jobs we have. And so let's get on with it. So in New England, you have Massachusetts, which is right here. Connecticut, which is right here. Both of these were started by religious groups. The Pilgrims and Puritans together started Massachusetts. They were escaping persecution and looking for religious freedom. And then Connecticut, that also belonged to the Puritans. Again, escaping persecution, looking for religious freedom. And then the Puritans kicked out Roger Williams and Anne Hutchinson. They started Rhode Island. Again, they were escaping persecution, looking for religious freedom. And up here at the top, you have New Hampshire. If you are familiar with football, New England Patriots, they play right here in Boston, Massachusetts. And yeah, the STAR test loves to mention Massachusetts as far as being in New England. Every now and then they'll mention Rhode Island, but that's always about religious freedom and religious persecution. And if you see Mr. Can, that means Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire. So those are the New England colonies. And as we saw from way up here, going to be very, very cold. So let's look at the climate real quick. Long, cold winters, warm and mild summers, rocky soil, so there's not going to be any like tobacco farming, anything like that. One, the weather's too cold. Two, the soil is not very good for it. So let's see what the earth does give them. It gives them fish because all the New England colonies are touching the ocean. They are coast. They're touching the Atlantic coast there. So you have fish, you have whales, lumber, lots of hardwood trees over there, and of course cattle, which is cows. So because the earth gives them this, think about this. The earth has cold, long winters, short, mild summers, and then they have fish, whale, lumber, cattle. Well, what kind of jobs or what is their economy? The money, what's their economy going to be based off of? Well, it's going to be based off of fishing and shipbuilding. And these two that are starred are the main ones. Those are the ones that the STAR test likes to ask about. Also whaling, they would sell their blubber for fuel. Lumberjacks, which would make the boats from the trees, and of course trading because they have tons and tons and tons of natural harbors or port cities that would go in and out from Europe, and so yeah. So you got the lumber, they're making ships and all that stuff, and then you have the whaling and all that good stuff. So that's all you have to do. As far as the note page goes, let me go to that here, and we're only filling this column in. So if you want to, you can take you can pause it and then fill these in real quick. And then I'll go down to the bottom here. Again, you can pause it and fill these in real quick. It won't take you that long. And all you're doing is you're just copying the red that's in these slides into the note page there. And you should be ready to go. Make sure, triple make sure that you have turned in and you have submitted that quiz. Again, it's for a test grade. Other than that, we'll catch you later. Bye.